Hello tribe, welcome back to my channel. Whoever is new, welcome. So as usual, I'm doing pick a card, pick your future, where we're looking at 7 days from whenever you're watching this video, guys. What might be happening during those days. For some of you, it can stretch out to 10, okay? And we're picking from my intuitive deck. Whoever doesn't know, I am reading from abstract as well. And we doing from time to time on my community section kind of tribe practices where I would pick one person and then pull a couple of cards from intuitive where others can read from the abstract, because I feel like that is allowing you to read purely from intuition without any attachments to knowledge of the card or familiar imagery. Okay, so let's take a look at your cards, guys. I will zoom in as usual. So we've got pile number 1 over here. It's this card over here, guys. Take a look. Are you being drawn to pile number 1? Are you being drawn to pile number 2? Or are you being drawn to pile number 3? So take a pick, stop the video if you need some more time, and I'll see you in timestamps. Hello tribe, whoever has picked pile number 1, this intuitive card over here, let me focus, there we go. We taking a look at 7 days from whenever you're watching this video. Right now, I would like to tune into your current energies. Right now, some of you, but not all, okay, might be feeling that you might this sudden urge to go and visit a place, meet up a friend or family member, kind of let your hair down. And why this is happening, because it seems like some of you have had an intense period, I would say more or less 2 weeks, maximum a month, when we're talking about the past, okay? So that period might have been a little bit bumpy for you, and now you might be feeling a little bit more alive and happier than you have been in the past. And take those urges, listen to them. If you feel like you want to go and explore and have a good time with someone, if you want to go to spa, I'm getting that for a lot of you too here, okay? You want to go spa, you want to do any, let's say, anything when it comes to beauty. Maybe some of you want to cut your hair. It's self-care that is very needed for pile number 1 now, and you might be drawn to do so, okay? So listen to your gut, listen to what your heart is telling you, and go and enjoy, okay? Let your hair down, pile number 1. A lot of water here, so whoever is being drawn to go and swimming or doing anything connected to water, guys, if you do have a hobby like this, if you live not too far from ocean or lake, let's say so, go out there and enjoy life, okay? Outdoors is important for you right now. When we're looking at, by the way, how I'm doing this, if you are new here, I do put out this video of 7 days every week, usually Thursday or Friday. Friday the latest, because that's when you know that I was struggling with time. Okay, and how I'm doing this is these tea leaf tarot are going to be talking this side what's good coming your way during those days, and these are going to be talking about what to watch out for, okay? So you guys, now remember, I'm gonna be talking from one side, okay? I don't want to put you in the box. You can shift the situation where it can be talking about this other person doing that to you, okay? So take what resonates, because you know where you stand. Now, what we have here is very straightforward situation where someone might be choosing between 2 people. Why I'm saying that, because you don't see all the cards here. The lens is not wide enough, but we do have the Lovers, okay? A choice between a Knight of Pentacles and the King of Cups reversed over here, okay? From my texture tarot. This is telling me that someone will be choosing between two people. One of them might be very slow moving, meaning that you do want this person to come towards you, but they are just maybe not making moves as quick as you would want them, okay? But they are more stable energy because the King of Cups, the other person, is reversed, okay? So that might be talking about the past too for some of you guys, that you did have someone as a choice, but maybe they kind of live in your life right now or distancing themselves, or you have decided to do so. And 7 days from now, you will be making a decision of what it is that I want. You do have two Lovers cards here, even though you see only one over there in the corner. You do have one more right at the bottom here, which is funny. I saw them two popping out. I'm like, okay, what's up? So the situation 7 days from now is, let me focus. Someone is not as invested in the connection. Don't take it necessarily romantically, guys, okay? Let's be open-minded here, but I do see a situation here where someone is very invested in the relationship emotionally and someone is not as much. Someone might be thinking about this other person whom they were with in the past, or comparing to people. And that is something that might keep this person, whoever that is, I keep hearing losing faith in having someone who would completely fulfill their life emotionally. This connection with this person, okay, it can be as a friend as well, might not be as you are not completely satisfied with this connection. And therefore, look how it goes. You have an option, you decided. That's reversed because I do take reversals when I talk about the future as if it can go either way, guys, or it hasn't happened just yet, okay? For some of you, it can be the past too, but the situation is I'm deciding to take one direction. Sorry, it's not focused. I'm deciding to take one direction, and therefore I'm making that step. I'm not fearful. So there's going to be a situation where you guys will be making a move, but the move will be to do with you kind of leaving something that is not for you, and it's a lot to do with a person, not a scenario of some sort, let's say work or anything else. I do see would it be friendship, would it be family member, or romantic connection that you are decided like, nope, I feel like I'm gonna jump off that cliff because it has been a little bit too much for me, okay, in the past. And maybe right now I'm deciding like, I'm just gonna let go. This person seems like he's letting go of the emotions that are internal, screaming them out, okay? And this guy over here, he's literally taking the leap of faith, saying, sayonara, I know I'm leaving my dog behind, the most loyal friend, right? He's like, what the heck are you doing? But this person just decided to go, okay, to change, go for a different path over here. And what will be required for you 7 days from now is strength, because we do have it in a way where I know it's difficult, but I will be keeping my strength. Here, guys, I don't know why, pile number one, it seems like you have big balls. I know most of you are women, but, you know, a compliment for you. This is saying to me in general, when I look at overall, you guys are trying to live your best life. And you might be saying, hey, you know what? I don't feel like this is fulfilling me as much as I would want it to. And therefore, this strength is so calm and peaceful. She is not afraid of anything, literally, and it stands in a column where the Fool is, okay? I don't care. I'm gonna calm that lion down. I'm gonna ask that lion to do whatever I want them to do. And I'm so sure in my powers that, I mean, it's nothing just putting my hands into his mouth, and I know he can hurt me, right? So you are being fearless, pile number one, when it comes to 7 days from now. Whatever the situation, you will be making changes in your life that have required you to make a decision for some time. That decision that you wanted to make has been with you for some time now, and you know which part of your life we're talking about, okay? Would it be a friend, family member, a relationship, or even for some of you it can be work, okay? Because when I'm sorry, I need to keep tapping my screen, it's not focusing. That's when we're gonna start talking about the cards, what's good coming towards you, okay? We do have money will be coming to you, and this is literally next to Knight of Pentacles. This is saying don't expect a windmill of money, you know, falling from the sky, but expect money to slowly start move into your life. Why? Together with opportunities, because you guys will be saying no to what doesn't feel right for you anymore. And that is a really, I want to talk about it a bit. Once one part of your life suffers in one way, where there is something unresolved for you guys, it means that it can influence the other opportunities. So the moment you decide that the person is not good, or maybe I am allowing people to cross my boundaries, or whatever it is in your life, is once you clear that situation out and you fully understand that a change is needed and you act on it, is when you're allowed to open a gate for this other abundance that has been waiting for you. Let me know who has noticed that in your life, because I surely did. And I know that a lot of others did too, but it would be nice hearing of how many of you can look back now and say, hey, actually that happened to me too. Now, when it comes to letting go, we do have a cat. It says two-faced friend, and it stands in a position where what's good coming towards you. That's literally realizations when it comes to who is honest and who is maybe not so honest, of realizing maybe I do get it at work a lot here when it comes to this cat here, guys, okay? Someone at work might have been not completely showing their truest self, and you will be seeing that. This looks like a bad caca card, right? But I don't see it that way, guys, for you here. You will, once you will shift yourself over here, you will start seeing life for what it is, situations for what they actually are, people for whom they are, okay? And then we have club. It says someone will try to make you do something against your will. Now remember, it stands in a position what's good coming towards you. So if you'll be feeling like you'll get an opportunity but you don't want to take it, you're like, oh, I can't be bothered, you know, maybe think about it. Maybe it's a chance that it's worth taking. Maybe it's a chance that if you go to a place that you don't want to go to, for example, if you get an invitation even for someone's leaving party or drinks or whatever it is, it's saying you don't know what you can take out of this situation. You never know whom you're gonna meet, whom you're gonna communicate with. Maybe there are going to be opportunities together with this event or dinner, okay? So keep that in mind for you guys. But as I always say, listen to your gut feeling, and gut feeling that would be different from you feeling tired and literally like, oh my god, I can't be bothered. So that's you saying my body's tired. But if you quiet that bit and you literally listen to your intuition, it's going to tell you what it is that you actually have to be doing, okay? Because that physical sometimes and our thoughts can influence our intuition. So the moment you quiet that down and you go like, how do I feel about this? Not that I feel tired, but how do I feel about this when I put aside everything that I'm feeling on physical, or when I quiet my thoughts when it comes to actually calculating, oh, it's gonna take me so long to go there, is it worth it? That's another side. That's not your intuition, that's your logical side of a brain too, okay? So just wanted to put it out there, guys. Now, when it comes to what to watch out for, we have rat, and it says someone working against you behind your back. Guys, what's up? I keep getting this, and it's not that I'm picking cards before, but I keep getting this for some of you. So maybe take a look at whom you're sharing your life with sometimes, because it's more like a gossip for me when it comes to rat, okay? Can be silly gossip and stuff. Then we have chair empty, and it says someone is living your life. And one moment I pulled this card, literally, I was like, what is going on? This is the whole story, because I pulled the tarot first. This is summing up the whole story, okay? And this, for some of you, is going to feel very difficult. That's why it's in a situation what to watch out for, because it can influence your emotions, okay? Now, think about it. If I feel like some of you might be acting in a way where you don't want to leave someone behind. And that might influence yourself too. So if you'd be caring too much about this other person, you don't want them to be left out, alone, or lonely, you're an empath, okay? This is saying, think if it's if you have a pattern where you keep coming back home tired because you're probably given too much, because you don't want to let anyone be left out in their lives. Make sense? Now, one other thing here, we have chain, and it says chain of events that will affect your life. Well, and I was talking about pattern, okay? Pay attention for you guys what to watch out for, but that's a general, that's not about these 7 days only. Pay attention to patterns happening in your life. So let's say when it comes to work, if you're stressing over something and that keeps happening and happening to you, and you keep wanting to resolve it, and it seems like it's always happening to you, and you don't know what to do about it. You're trying to resolve it, or you are trying not to attract certain people in your life, but it keeps happening. This is saying because you are not fully detached emotionally, okay? So when we're talking about work projects, it's saying you're investing too much, you're caring too much, because you are being fearful, you're caring too much, okay? Example, like someone would be filling out the form, and they would read it 3 times to make sure that they haven't made any mistakes there. So in this case, someone is already being fearful, therefore they attract the chain of events happening all over again. The moment you stand in your power and you're on your grounded, not, your thoughts have to be with you, have to be assertive, that's when you will see those patterns fading away. Let's say those people whom you don't want in your life, let's say if you're attracting always someone who just comes and goes, and you want a person to stay when it comes to relationship. This is again saying the moment this happens, you let go of that person who you're like, okay, that's not going to be serious. The next thing you might be thinking about when it comes to someone new is already from the fear. The moment you let go of that fear is when you allow those people to come in who do belong on the same vibration, who are as well on the same vibration like you are, meaning that they are not fearful because they know that they are loyal. They're not fearful because they know that they will treat this other person the way they want to be treated. Makes sense? And that's how you align, guys. Wow, I've been talking for a long time for pile number 1. I wasn't expecting to. But that's what I'm seeing for you guys. And also, one more thing. The person who might be influential for you guys, I'm gonna give you a quick description here. During these 7 days is someone who is very logical, smart, educated, and also someone who, I keep getting investments here. Maybe who knows how to deal with money well. Maybe who has invested at one point in their life. Someone who knows how to make money, and someone who has those business qualities when it comes to them making money. It's all about making money and being smart and educated, okay? And this is also someone who is probably already known for you. So that wouldn't be a new person when we're talking about this influential person during these 7 or 10 for some of you guys days. This is probably this is someone whom you already have a good connection with, okay? You've known this person for a while, and it can be that this person will help out and even maybe bring some of that money in your life, okay? I do keep seeing those coins, but it's saying maybe whatever they will suggest to you or tell you, it might take some time for the money to come in, okay? But keep an open mind. And pile number 1, go explore, live your life. This is all about living your life for you. during these 7 days, and make sure that you're not fearful when it comes to changes, okay? Go like a child. Children don't expect bad things happening. They are excited about new things that they haven't tried, and that's how you should be going about your next week. All right, so I hope that helped out pile number 1. Let me know if it did. Whoever is new, if you want to join our tribe, you are welcome. Would love to have you here, and I will speak to you soon. Bye. Hello guys, whoever have chosen pile number 2 and this intuitive card over here, this is your reading, guys. Okay, so I would like to tune into your current energies right now, how you pile number 2 might be feeling. Not all, take what resonates, okay? So for some of you, there is a situation where you might be feeling like you're finally seeing the light at the end of a tunnel. What I mean by that is some of you might have been feeling very down lately. It seems like maybe everything is the same and you just wanna come out of this mindset. Maybe some of you are in a dark headspace, or were in the near future, and you are like, I feel like I need a new way about this. Maybe some of you actually have an idea of where you want to live, and it's something that came to you recently. Some of you have possibly have planned it for some time now, okay? Either way, guys, if you feel like life is throwing a lot of tests for you, it's because you are someone who is needed in this life to share your experiences with someone else. So if you didn't go through these experiences, it means that you would not be able to share your voice with someone else and tell them, I've been there, it's okay, I can help you, I know how to get out of this situation. You are like little helpers, guys, and unfortunately when it comes to helping anyone else out, even by your own presence, because you are someone who feels very grounded for other people, even though you don't see it that way sometimes. You help others by just being around them, and probably you are trying to get away from drama or any kind of chaotic situations in life because you just want peace, and you want peace because you have gone through a lot. See, so it's all tied in for you guys. So do not feel bad every time you get a test, again and again and again. Life is preparing you for a mission, okay? Literally. So let's jump in your reading. What's happening here is, during these 7 days, for some of you it can stretch out to 10. What I see happening here, some of you whom that's going to resonate with, okay, you might have an urge to write again. Would some of you be authors? Would some of you want to write your own book? Would some of you have a block that you felt like you had for some time? You don't want to write, you don't want to journal, okay? Whoever keeps a diary, this is your indication that you need to start doing it again, because you might be feeling very motivated during those 7 days. When it comes to those who will be feeling like you are not, and you're even in a darker headspace, this is saying share your thoughts on a piece of paper. For pile number 2, the main thing I'm getting here is to start sharing your experiences and thoughts, would it be on paper or in your community or on social media. If you're doing that already, that's great. Maybe a story time of some sorts. Maybe your story will help someone else out. Okay, please let me know if you thought of it, because it's very interesting and I'd probably want to watch it. So main thing, spend time. You are very opposite from pile number 1. Spend time in a peaceful, quiet place that you like being in. Would it be your home? Would it be a library? Would it be somewhere that you feel peaceful, grounded and safe at? And over there, start creating something that feels like it's urgent to come out of you. And it can be anything for you guys. I don't want to put you in the box and say, I'm talking to only those who are writing. Any creative endeavors have to be expressed during these days, because you will find yourself that this is something that maybe sparks a fresh idea for you for the future. You might suddenly during these 7 days want to learn something new or look to a different horizon. Now, another storyline here, guys, and it can resonate for both those who write and those who are planning to take a trip or move across the globe or move somewhere else, or move somewhere else, another city, another country, whatever it is for you. This is saying you might come across the place that it would be good going for towards to, okay? So research for you, pile number 7, and self-expression, pile number 7, I looked at the chariot, pile number 2, and self-expression. By the way, nothing happens for no reason. Look up number 7 and see what you pick up for yourself. I always say to people, only take from a description of a number what sings to your soul at that time, okay? And these are the messages you have to take, especially for those who are thinking about moving or who are thinking about taking a trip, okay? Because you're trying to look, if you put these cards that way, towards a brighter tomorrow. Maybe the place where you're at now is not giving you enough satisfaction, and at times you might be feeling like, you know what, I'm just gonna take my chance, whatever happens. I'll fall off that cliff because I'm chasing my dream. And it cannot necessarily be, guys, that we are talking about the physical move. For some of you, it can be that you literally just want a change, but for a lot of you it's gonna to do with movement. It can be even work, okay, from one place to another. And that change will be on your mind 7 days from now. And you guys, I feel like you will be reflecting a lot, and you will be coming up to solutions in your life. Another thing here, I do see for pile number 2, there is nothing to worry about if you're worrying about money. Maybe in the past you have had a job that was probably using you too much, okay? But right now it's saying you're not in that vibration anymore. You don't allow people to use you anymore when it comes to the 7 days, okay? For some of you, if you're still allowing this to happen, this is saying get out of that, because it's pulling you down, okay? Make sure you stand your ground, stand tall, and look at future. Look at the plans you wanna I feel like you guys are still in the making of your future plans, okay? For some of you, it's already something that's in your head. For some of you, you can come up with a new idea of some sort that might shift your direction. It's still similar direction, but it's not as straightforward as you thought it would be. So pile number 2, we're talking a lot about some kind of creative endeavors, not letting any situation use you or trick you. When it comes to work, watch out for the trickstery, but I feel like it's in the past for most of you guys already. Now you are waiting for your fruit of labor to come back to you, okay? And you're gonna be looking towards your future a lot. So also, if you want something to manifest in a way, but as I always say, we don't manifest things that we just think of. We start manifesting things that are in our alignment, okay? You have to put yourself in a position of change, that you are open-minded, but more so your core belief vibes on the same vibration like that thing that you want to manifest. What I mean by that is, if you are someone who's fearful to jump off that cliff and you're thinking, oh my god, this is going to be exciting and I want this future to be bright if I move somewhere, okay, or I make this change, your fears most likely will not help you manifest it. The moment you step to the vibration where you are very sure where you're going, a bit like my page of swords here, okay? That is when you start aligning with the change that you want to make and the plan that is something that you are looking forward to. So write things down for pile number 2, journal things, and put your thoughts, your desires on paper. I feel like it's gonna help a lot of you. Now let's take a look at, sorry, I stopped there because I thought that I wasn't recording. I got terrified, like nearly 10 minutes now. Okay, so how I'm doing things, whoever is new by the way, I split to 2 groups. One is talking about what good things to look out for and what to look out for to avoid, okay, on this side over here. So let's start with this side. Actually, we do have parting of the ways in either romance or business, okay? Wow, and it makes sense here, doesn't it? When it comes to your work, I said those who are still in a place where you feel like someone at work is using you or not being fair, okay, in any way, this is a possibility that you guys might be deciding to leave that place, okay? And you will be stepping to your power. You might not suddenly leave your job within those 7 days, but you might be planning to do so, okay? Now we have a basket and it says recognition, reward for merit. For me, this is more so actually talking about, it's connected with that broken ring. So it says whatever it is that you will be deciding to part ways, it's actually going to be a good thing for you. It will bring something else to the table, okay? So imagine that broken ring is on a table and you're like, damn it, that is kind of shit. But then you turn away, then you look back at where you saw the broken ring, and then you're like, wow, there's so many goodies on my table. Look at that. And you're excited about this other thing that you have offered. Why is this happening? Guys, the music. It's a thing. It happened already 2 or 3 times in these pick a story, pick a future readings. Okay, we are back. So the main thing, accept the change, guys, for you, but it's not the way that it was in pile number 1. For you guys, understand that there is always a replacement for the better. So whatever is not working out for you, because there is something out there waiting for you that would be much better for you. So when it comes to decisions, keep that in mind, okay? Don't think that if you let go of one thing, you're not gonna get anything that's better. Just that's for some of you. For most of you, I feel like you're very determined and you're like, go, let's just do what I want to do. I have a plan, I know what I'm talking about, okay? And then we have tulip. It says great passion. Let's clarify that. Why is it in a position where what it is that you should watch out for? Okay, I'm gonna pull from my steampunk. Let's see what it is. Okay, look, this is saying don't chase money. Okay, don't go from ego, don't chase money, but chase something that is going to bring you peace, guys, because I feel like you really need that peace because you have been through some caca, okay? So make sure you're not going by like, I'm just gonna choose that job or that opportunity or even that person because they can bring me something good, okay? They can give me that coin. It's more so saying here, do not feel passionate about the things that are material or that are coming from ego, okay? Wish for things that are actually going to bring you happiness. So it's kind of a different perception that you will, guys, be having 7 days from now on the matter that might be on your mind, okay? Now, what's good coming your way? We have a key. I don't know why I'm picking this up, but for some of you guys, it's a possibility. Look at my 10 of Pens here, hey? It's a possibility that you might be moving to a new flat, house, or you will be saving for a new house. there is a plan of some sorts what to do with the home environment as well. It says successful outcome to your problems. I mean, there's nothing to worry about, right? It's so funny how here the first card is the successful outcome to your problems. And over here on the other side, we have parting of the ways in either romance or business. This is saying anyways, there's going to be success because that's what you needed, okay? Then we have turquoise. It says slowly but surely getting ahead. That's very much how I was talking about waiting for your fruit of labor, okay? You very slowly but surely getting to where you want to be, okay? And then dagger, we have fear, worries, tense situations. And this, for me, this is literally talking about what it is that you have to watch out for. And it sits across the tulip and trying, you know, as I said, try to avoid wanting things from ego or just material things or something that you think would bring you something back, okay? This is saying you have to pay attention to what brings you stress and tense situations, because that's going to be a key, literally a key for you to when it comes to understanding where you have to go next, okay? So that's that. Now, who will be kind of influential for you guys? I've pulled cards on the side here. I'll just give you a quick description of the person. When it comes to 7 days from now, there will be a person who is into exploring life, a bit of a traveler vibe I'm getting from them, someone who even might be an intern in some cases, but more so someone who likes to explore places and just enjoy and go on adventures, okay? So that's what kind of person we're talking about. But it's a very young soul, okay? It's not necessarily that they are young age-wise, but this is a young soul who likes to explore and someone who's very curious in life, okay? This person will be someone who will be influential during these 7 days. Now, let's see what it is that they're going to bring you guys. What it is that they're gonna do, bring, tell you, whatever is gonna come through. Okay, we have 7 of Wands reversed. King of Cups reversed. Okay, one sentence. They will tell you, stop fighting for the person who is not interested in you. Stop fighting for someone to stay who doesn't give as much crap as you do. Make sense? So I'll leave it there, guys. Tribe, thank you for watching. Those who are new, consider joining our tribe, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Hello, tribe. Whoever has picked pile number 3, this intuitive card over here, let's start with your reading. Okay. So firstly, I would like to tune into your current energies and talk about that a little bit, and maybe some things will make sense for you guys when it comes to why you're feeling such way, what's going on, etc, etc. Okay, so you guys are being called to to acknowledge the fact what it is that you really want to do in life, what it is that you feel like you're longing for but you don't have enough time maybe for, or what it is that you've always wanted to experience but you didn't have a chance or you didn't allow yourself to. I keep getting a restriction when it comes to you guys. I don't know why. It feels like there is a blockage of some sorts when it comes to you allowing yourself to take what it is that you want, or to go for what it is that you want in life. I keep hearing meditation will help for some of you guys, so maybe that's something that's needed for you. Or just allow yourself some quiet time, or after work, just when you come back. Don't talk to anyone, just close the door and stay with yourself for, I'd say, from half an hour to an hour. Okay, you might be feeling like you recharged back on track again. Now, one more thing, you are someone, guys, who is here for a specific reason where you might be feeling that you're giving a lot of yourself to other people, but it feels like for a lot of you it's part of your job. So I'd probably be talking to those who are working in a field where you somehow helping other person out, whatever way. Okay, that can be so many ways. Someone who is a doctor, a policeman, a healer, advisor. Okay, it feels like you're trying to help those who are in need, guys, and that's part of your job. But I feel like it can be also, guys, you might be someone who is a helping soul for others around you in general. Okay, maybe people call you for advice. They always want to know what you think about that, and maybe that becomes a bit too difficult for you, where you're like, oh, I want some more time for myself, or I feel like I'm just like tired, and you might be feeling lonely sometimes. So make sure that you are taking a chance to open yourself up to people as well, and do not carry burdens alone. That's what's coming through here. Opening up is something that is coming through here. Sharing your loads and sharing what it is on your mind, okay? Now, when we're looking at 7 days from now, by the way, whoever is new here, welcome. And how I'm doing this, I usually do it, I upload it every Thursday or Friday. And we split it 2 parts. So this side here is what's good coming towards you during those days, and this is what to watch out for. And overall over here, okay, there are some cards of camera, so I'll show you as we speak. You guys, what I see you do, no, first off, what's coming through here, you do have a visitation coming for you guys. Someone will be coming your way, visiting your house, visiting your city, visiting your country. There is going to be, that's the main thing for you guys, a visitation of some sort happening. Some of you might receive a present from someone, as you see over here very clearly. But mostly what I see with this card, and overall, guys, your money will be stable during these 7 days. There is nothing crazy happening. Everything is flowing very nicely for you when it comes to finances or work. So if you have been, let's say, some of you stressing out at work because of something, this is saying everything will be calming down. Now, some of you, I do see a situation where you might be juggling a couple of things at the same time. One of them is your emotional side, the other one is the material side. What I mean by that is you might be trying to find ways how to make money without influencing your emotions, without draining you. You'll be trying to keep balance here with the Two of Pentacles that I have, okay? Let me focus. You'll try to keep balance here because on one side I do have the Ace of Cups, and on the other the Queen of Pentacles, and they both reversed. What's upright is Two of Pentacles, okay? This thing, you'll be trying to juggle things. And I really do feel like you will be successful, pile number 3 over here. It just feels like you will find the middle, okay? You will be very much concentrated on what it is that you want. And some of you, I do see you or someone else decorating the house for a celebration of some sorts. It can be someone's birthday, someone's engagement, someone's just maybe even a party. Yeah, maybe someone will surprise someone with a party of some sort, okay? But I do see someone coming towards you, and for a lot of you it's going to be to your home. And this is probably a surprise because I'm very much drawn to the cards I have off camera, where I've also asked who is going to be the person who will be influential during these 7 days. And the moment I asked about the person, I have a moon. Every time that happens to me personally in tarot, is saying that's something that you shouldn't fully know about. This is saying that it has to be kind of hidden from you. So I'm sorry for some of you guys if I've ruined something for you when it comes to surprises, okay? But we do have someone who is a leader of some sort, who is stable when it comes to their finances and career, who does have a good family life, and someone who doesn't like to confront people. This is someone who is very fair, okay? Very fair when it comes to judging others, very fair when it comes to business, and in general, just a good leader type. But this is something that probably a lot of you don't know about yet. In general, the visitation, okay? Now, let's take a look at what it is that you should watch out for and what it is that is going to be good happening for you. So let's start with a pen, and this is saying new job and career. How I take this, guys, make sure that we've spoken about this a little bit before. Make sure that you do juggle things fairly and you allow yourself to rest if you need to during this next week, because right across it, okay, we have the balance here. It says scales, keep your life in balance, okay? So that's something that might throw you off balance when it comes to concentrating on work too much. This says split both sides equally. Celebrate life, enjoy, do things that your heart wants you to do. Take time off if you need to, okay? Because you are very dedicated, guys. Pile number 3. You'll get there anyway. If you have any doubts, you will get there. Literally, you will get there. So throw it out of your mind if you do feel fearful about anything when it comes to finances or work, okay? Now we do have what to watch out for, peace and harmony. Now don't take it that way. It says make sure that you don't allow yourself to be bored during these 7 days. So what I mean by that, do not put yourself in a position where you have too much time sitting there alone. Let's say you take a day off and you don't do anything at all. Okay, it's good to do that from time to time, but if you know that you have a tendency to become a little bit depressed or down when it comes to doing completely nothing, maybe do something lighthearted that would bring your energy back on track, but not overwork you in a way, okay? Then we do have bird, and it says waiting for news, package and letter. What to watch out for in a position where it's bad? I don't see it that way intuitively. I don't feel it that way. I would say rather, oh, okay, makes sense. Look at this. Tell the camera. Look at the card that is right in front of it. That's why I wasn't feeling it intuitively. That's the bad thing. So news that you might be getting is that a marriage will take place, sorry for the focus, take place either romantic or business. So you might get news that someone has engaged recently, or someone's about to get married, or you might get a business proposal of some sorts, or someone might advise you like, hey, why not go in there, you know, when it comes to business. So someone might, if you're looking to change your jobs, someone might offer you something, or you might come across information that's gonna be useful, okay? Then another thing that we have here for good things coming towards you, it says an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Now, sitting in this position, how I interpret it here is keep your ground, okay? But don't be cocky. So when it comes to people who are arrogant and who are a little bit too much in your face, it's saying most of the time I would advise people not to get involved, but in this situation it seems like you might be karmic of someone's, where you might have to speak up, but in a nice way, saying, you know, the way you have been acting is actually not very nice, or it's influencing me or others in certain way, or in general maybe your attitude is not good, you know. So you're kind of giving this person a lesson of a week without being angry. Try not to be angry when doing so. Kind of share this information, opinion of yours. Make sure that you approach it in a way where you are being fair, okay, not fearful. You are being fair, and that is when this message will be accepted the way it should. Obviously, this person is someone who probably will not take it good from the first instance, but once they'll go home, listener, as I said that, I'm looking at the house right behind the rooster, okay? Once they'll go home, they'll think about their actions, and you might be someone who is literally a teacher on the way, okay? So that's what I have for you, pile number 2. Yours was a little bit shorter than everyone else's, just because I do see that you have it all together. Everything that I said to watch out for or advices, take them if you'd like, and I'll speak to you next week, guys. If you're new, join my tribe. If you're coming back, love you as always, and bye for now.